Hey everybody, welcome to the Digital Worm stream here on Twitch, and I'm your host, the Digital Worm. So, this evening we are going to be streaming Jeskai Control, and it's not really an ordinary Jeskai Control list. This is one Brad Nelson piloted at last weekend's SCG Baltimore Open. It's a little different, and there's definitely some card choices in here that are interesting and a little different than some of the stuff I've tried to do in the past. If you used to watch my old man wizard stream, then you know I tinkered around with a few Jeskai control lists. This one does not have Jace in it. Jace seems to have fallen out of favor. It's got 3 logic knots. It's got some hieroglyphic illuminations. It's only got 2 sweepers, and then it's just got your pretty standard Jeskai burn package. 2 search for Escantas, which is always nice. It's only got 3 bolts, 3 helixes, full play set of paths, 1 main deck negate, play set of cryptics, 3 Tefris, 3 logic knots, and in the board it's got a couple of ceremonious rejections, which is an excellent card, a couple dispels, another negate, a couple clicks, and a braid, 2 purges, a Baneslayer, a Lyra, and then an engineered explosives. So let's go ahead and get started with some gameplay here. Whoop. So I have, while I consider myself a moderately experienced Jeskai control player, I have never played this list, so this should be interesting. And I hope you all enjoy it. Here we go, we have ourselves an opponent. I'd love to play first. This hand has 3 lands, a path, a bolt. You know what, I'm going to keep it. So it's important to note that we do not have Terminus in this deck, so having to get some white mana on turn 1 isn't 100% necessary. And I think I'm just going to lead with his Steam Vents tapped. Opponent has mulliganed to 6 cards. Pop out the chat a bit so my camera and logo don't take up so much room here. So this is the first time I've played Magic in a while. I just got Overwatch and I've been playing that pretty hardcore. Looks like Death Shadow. Now I'm going to play this Flooded Strand out here because I may want white mana. See, I do not have any counter magic in hand. I think we just play this Steam Vents tapped. Alright, now I'm thinking we're probably, or maybe playing Grixis Control. It's either Grixis Control or Death Shadow. Could go either way. I'm thinking it's Death Shadow because he brought in both of those tapped, or untapped, and shocked. I think he's likely going to make a play here because I'm clearly on Jeskai Control, and he probably knows that I have Cryptic Command in hand. given the way he's playing, I'm thinking this is 100% Grixis control. Which means we need to settle in for a pretty long match here. Assuming he's going to get a Watery Grave tapped. Alright, this has got to be Death Shadow, right? Gotta be. Sure. I'm going to go ahead and bolt the Shadow here. And if he wants to counter it, I can just path it next turn. Okay. So, yeah, our original assessment was right. This is definitely Shadow. He just got a super slow start. Which is good for us. The longer this game goes on, the more it favors for us to win. Probably should have played that Hollow Fountain tap there. I'll do that next turn. I don't think I want them to take the path here. I mean, that's definitely what they're going to take, right? I might just burn them here at the end of turn. Alright, we're pretty well set up here. Just gonna put this in tapped. I'll definitely let them loot. Curious as to what they have in hand. It must be real bad. Bunch of removal, I guess. Yeah. wonder if they have a second one. They could. Yeah, they do have a second one. That's fine. Opponent's really taking a sweet time with this deck. I wonder if he's a new player or new to the deck. So we're going to start setting ourselves up for success here, which is nice. We definitely want to pull something good relatively soon. I'm thinking about bolting his face right here just so I can flip. But I don't know if flipping it is super important either. I guess it is. Yeah, let's put that in the graveyard. So I'm guessing I bring in my angels here. I'm trying to think of what else. Probably dispel as well. Because that hits their denials and their battle rage. Yeah, I'm actually okay with this. You're more than welcome. Take that. see what we can get here. Sure. Huh. Well, I think we take the helix here. Let's draw 2, see if we can find a burn spell. That's good enough. We'll just go with lightning bolt. Is he gonna fatal push my Snapcaster? I don't know what he thinks that's gonna do, but I don't think it's gonna do what he wants it to do. Unless he has main deck surgical, which would be pretty funny. Okay, it's just fatal push. Alright, so definitely engineered explosives for sure. Definitely Celestial Purge. First strike. I think I'll bring in the clicks too. And the Dawnbringer. So what are we going to take out? We're going to take out the searches, I think. They're good, but yeah, whatever. Let's take out the electrolyzes because they're not great. I'll leave in one. Take out one Teferi, one Logic Knot. I think this is fine. I think this is okay. I'm not sure. If you're watching this on YouTube, just let me know in the comments what you think about this sideboard. We're going to be on the draw here. Hopefully we get at least 2 lands. I don't particularly like this, but I'll keep it. We do have the ability to purge and path, which is pretty sweet. We get pretty much any land. We can snap path. A 4th land, we can snap purge. That's unfortunate. I think he's probably going to take our path to exile here. Not the worst draw, but definitely not what we wanted there. That's a really good draw for them. Unless they had it in their hand the whole time, and then it's a really good keep. That was a good draw. That's what we wanted to see there. I'm really surprised he didn't take Snapcaster Mage. I think we're probably dealing with a newish player here. Okay. So opponent has 3 cards left in hand, 2 Death Shadows on the board, down to 10 life and 12 minutes on the clock. Okay. Not the ideal draw for sure. But actually, part of me wants to kill one of these now with Helix before he has the opportunity to cost himself any more life. I think that's a reasonable play. I'm also gonna snap path at some point. Actually, I want a verdict. That's what I really want to do. Maybe, I'm really not sure what the play here is. I feel like it's this. Well, I need to Helix now if I'm going to Helix, because next turn, you know, he's gonna. Dudes are gonna be a lot bigger, right? I'm not sure if that's the right play, but if I draw a land, I know it will be the right play. If I don't draw a land, I'm just going to snap path. Hopefully he'll be tapped out here. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and sweep. I think that's the safest play. If he's holding one of those stubborn denials, then he can't counter this. So might as well go ahead and use it now rather than snap and try to cast a path or a purge that can be countered. I'd rather do that when he's tapped out and can't. Ideally, we'd like to draw a land and drop a Teferi. That's pretty good for us because we can just snap path that. Actually, I'm going to snap purge it, to be honest. I don't want to give him a land. And if this Snapcaster survives, we have some options. We can either get aggressive and start chipping away his life total, or we can make it hang back to protect the Teferi should we draw another land. Which we should, because this deck has a ton of lands in it. So now we're drawing a card. We're going to untap a couple of our lands. And we're going to have Logic Knot up, so we're in a really, really good place here. Yeah, I'm okay with that, actually. That's an excellent draw. We're in fabulous shape. Granted, things can always go bad. That's definitely possible. I didn't snap Pat there because I think I'm going to save it. He's got plenty of lands now, so it's not quite as big a deal. And I'm going to start going on the burn plan as well. Alright, so I'm going to put a stop on his upkeep. I'm going to flash in this click. I think my opponent is probably very new to Modern. Or new to the game in general, which makes me feel a little bit bad, but I'm not here to lose. That's fine. And so he had a little bit of a fight there over that angler. I understand why he did what he did, but it's not how Fatal Push works. Whatever he casts here is likely going to get countered. I'm expecting a concession here. And there we go. Kind of a long match. Probably shouldn't have been that long. It is what it is. And it's way too early to tell how good this deck is just from that one match. Clearly up against an inexperienced player there. But I'm feeling pretty good going into the second match. Yeah, we're going to keep this. What do we have here? All right. I don't think I have any choice here. I think I gotta bolt this thing. I'm thinking this is likely Banned Spirits. Yeah, it's gotta be Banned Spirits. Alright, so let's go ahead and bolt it. Okay, sure. And I'll play this tapped. So unfortunately we have to be so aggressive with our removal, but you can't really play around with Banned Spirits. They just kill so fast. I think I want to get this Escanta out. Before they have an opportunity to counter it. I'm going to hold up Path to Exile for anything they want to do. So we're doing okay. We're not doing great. This deck has a lot of weapons, and it's very hard to beat it. Okay. They now have their counter dudes online, which is really unfortunate. Which I'm fully expecting one of those to happen right now. Yep. Alright, so now what? I think I tried a snap path here. I know what's going to happen. I just don't think I have a lot of choices. He's got 3 cards in hand. Hopefully he will spell queller the snap instead of spell quellering the path to exile. Yep, here we go. Every time. We're probably dead here, honestly. Wow, we got extremely lucky there. I did not see that coming. I did not think we were going to get that lucky. Talk about by the skin of our teeth. Boy, that's good for them. Yes. Okay. Now what do we want to do? I kind of want a cryptic tap draw card. That'd be pretty good. gonna tap draw here. Boy. Wow. Sure. I'm gonna try to snap helix here. Oh, because you can't derp or derp or derp. Sure. Make a move for this helix. I want to hit this lord. Wow, I've gotten incredibly lucky this game. Just incredibly lucky. Alright, what's the play here? I think the play is to I actually have no idea. I feel like Snap Cryptic is probably a good play to buy us a turn. Snap Helix is also a play on the Spirit. So we're gonna try this. That's a sweet draw. Let's see if we can stick it. That's unfortunate. trying to think if there's a single world we live in where this Teferi lives. I don't think I like 3 Field of Ruins in this deck. That's fine. So yeah, we're definitely going to lose our Teferi here, which is really unfortunate. I'm going to take the electrolyze here. I think. Is that really what I want to do? I think it is. I'm going to hit their Hallowed Fountain here. I get my mountain. What do I want to do here is the question. I think I just want to draw a couple of cards. What do we have? Snap Bolt, I guess. Snap Helix seems relatively attractive. Do not want to shock. I think I just want to Cryptic tap. What we're looking for is a sweeper. That's what we're looking for. Well, that's unfortunate. Boy. That's like worst case scenario right there. So we are 100%. Going to snap cryptic here. We are really struggling to find our sweeper. Never mind, we got him. We got it. That's what we wanted. Shit. Whatever. Alright, so first thing we're going to do is play Supreme Verdict. Alright. Excellent. Let's see if we can make this guy stick. We do indeed. Now we're going to draw a card. Alright, I think we're in okay shape now. We got that sweeper kind of like right in the nick of time, really. These logic knots definitely do not have a lot of value right now. They can hit a collected company, but he's already cast 2 of those. I'll take that bolt. Unfortunately, we have to be careful because we're down to 18 cards. So I'm trying to think of how we win the game here. I think we just go on the burn plan. That's not what we wanted to see, unfortunately. I don't even know if we have any more fetchable lands. Oh, that's the last one. So opponent is definitely on the decklist plan, which is fine. We just need to start snapping and bolting and hitting mugs right in the face. So let's go ahead and burn them here. So what is our plan here? We gotta get 4 damage in, so we need to find one of our last 2 snapcasters. We need to find a couple of burn spells. We gotta do something here for sure. Yeah, that's fine. Sure. Not really sure where the hell our spells are, which is unfortunate. So I guess that's one option, right? Let's start swinging in with this guy. I'm assuming he has a path to exile. He just has a blocker. That's fine. Or he doesn't? Sweet. Alright, so what are we going to bring in here? We're going to bring in engineered explosives, a braid, probably bring in the angels. We got to make 4 cuts here. The logic knots are just bad. I can't think of anything else I really want. Cut one of these electrolyzes. So we're gonna have to play really fast here, which I hate doing. God, this is terrible. Slightly better, I guess. Fortunately, we gotta put this on the bottom for now. Hopefully we draw land. Ugh, that's a bit on the brutal side. This one's gonna be over quick. Whew. Wowza. I'll take 7 here. 8. We have to get a red Manosaurus. Actually, I think we might just be dead. It's very possible. Put that into my yard. Sweet. Okay. Yeah, it's 100% too late here. I've only got 5 minutes left on the clock. There's no way I'm going to be able to win here without getting timed out. Which is unfortunate. He's got to kill me here. Yep, he's got it. Alright, I don't know what to bring in. This is a really hard match. Not really sure what to bring in at all. I'm gonna keep this. I know it's like technically possible to be able to win here. But it's unlikely, right? I've only got 4 minutes left. I think I want that land, honestly. I know what I'm playing into here, and I think it's okay. Nope, didn't play in anything, apparently. We're good. I wonder if opponent's just straight up on the timeout plan. He definitely has the luxury of taking his time, that's for sure. Sure. Let's see what he's got. All right. There's a chance. There is a chance. Alright, so we're just gonna go ahead and play out Teferi here. Draw some cards. That's a pretty good draw. I'm gonna bluff the counter spell here. All right. So what do I do? That is a good draw. Well, guys, unfortunately, I do not think we're going to get there. Actually, oh, what a punt. Sure. I did not know this deck plays Detention Sphere, but okay. So close. I mean, I got this game won, right? Looking for burn spells. Oh my god. Ah. Wow. That is incredibly unfortunate. Had that game won. You know what? In my mind, I'm 2-0 right now. In my own mind. This happens when you don't play control decks for a while. We're gonna keep this. Got no issues here. Are we playing Banned Spirits again? Really? We sure as shit are. That's frustrating. I don't want to play these guys anymore. Do not like playing against Banned Spirits. Oh, this is humans. This will be okay, I think. Well, I'm gonna go get red mana and I'm gonna bolt the shit out of that. That's what I'm gonna do. So, what are we looking to do here? I think next turn I'm probably gonna path. This seems like the smartest play. He's only got 3 cards in hand. We'll see what he does. We'll see what he does. Alright, well, I probably have to pat that now. The opponent has 2 cards in hand. 1 card in hand. Alright, we need our sweeper here pretty bad. Pretty bad. I still think I gotta hit this Mantis Rider though, honestly. Definitely in a tight spot. Logic Knots don't do jack. I really don't like Logic Knot. It's just a bad card in my opinion. feel like this deck needs another sweeper, likely a settle the wreckage. This is the first time playing with the deck, and so far in 3 matches, I've definitely noticed that the logic knots have been pretty bad. So if he wants to cast anything, that's fine. I'll counter it probably. But I don't think he's gonna he's actually gonna play anything. I am going to cycle this. Kind of a shitty draw. But opponent's starting to not draw super great either, so it's working both ways. He's digging pretty hard. That I'm okay with. I'm not gonna burn through a logic knot for a noble hierarch. That just seems really bad. So I'm gonna crack, get a basic island, and cryptic tap draw. Boom goes the dynamite. And we're going to be able to cast that card twice now. That's excellent. Just excellent. Get on it! Alright, sweet. We are starting to draw out of that little dry spell we had there, which is nice. Sure. See what he casts here. Probably Bolt, maybe Path. I suppose Teferi's an option there. If that's the case, I can always snap Helix. So what do we want? Okay. I think I want to just drop this Teferi, to be honest. Start drawing cards and untapping lands. think I'm going to go ahead and helix this guy now. Kind of low on life. Let's play search here. We're going to hit their lands. My computer's running really slow today. I apologize for that. And I think I'm going to go ahead and hit their other land. Just trying to thin my deck out a little bit. If he tries to cast anything, there's a good chance I'm just going to straight up logic knot it. We're not going to have a lot of opportunities to logic knot. I don't care about that. Pretty happy with that play. Meddling Mage can be a real pain in the ass. And I'm pretty sure I don't feel like dealing with it. It looks like we're going to be ultimating this Teferi. Probably not next turn because I want to keep it around. Depending on what happens, I might snap Helix. But I think the smarter play is definitely to yeah, I'm gonna counter this. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Oh, that was a pretty good draw right there. I think I might just go ahead and start working on ending this game, to be honest. No point in dragging it on. Sweet. Got there. Now, I think we definitely want to bring in engineered explosives here. Clicks might be good. Dawnbringer seems good. The logic knots are not great, but I'll leave in one. I'm gonna cut one of these Hyro thingies. Cut a search. I think this is pretty solid. I'm really happy overall with how the deck is running. Just want to make a few main deck cuts, I think. I don't think the deck really needs 3 hieroglyphic illuminations. It might. I don't think it needs 3 electrolyzes. Don't think it needs 2 searches either. So I might tinker around with this deck a little bit. For those of you who are watching who have not been watching for very long, this is Brad Nelson's list that he piloted to top 8 of last week's Baltimore Open. So for anyone who's ever watched one of my videos, they archive for a couple weeks here on Twitch, and I do have a YouTube channel which you can see below, and I archive my Magic the Gathering stuff, my podcast, as well as my Overwatch play there as well. Yeah, I really like having the Tefreeze but no Jace. I think that was a pretty wise decision. I like not having clicks in the main. Seems like a pretty smart play. At first I wasn't sure how I felt about 3 bolts, 3 helix. It's growing on me. I would like to have... There have definitely been situations where I've wanted that 4th bolt. We unfortunately can't really keep this hand. We can keep this one. This has the potential to be very good. I'll put that on top. Computer is running crazy slow tonight. It was on all day, so I probably should have restarted, but whatever. You live and you learn, right? I'll just play this Hollow Crown tapped. That was probably a mistake. But opponent doesn't have a Aether Vial in play, which is really, really good for us. That was a pretty good draw. The fact that they do have such a slow start is really bad for them. I'm going to be snap bolting this champion 100%. Likely going to see Meddling Mage here, or a Thalia maybe. Thalia's Lieutenant, that's fine, that's even better. Wow, that's a fantastic draw. Now I don't have to worry about leaving Cryptic up, which is really nice. So let's see what he does here. Likely anything he casts in response, I'm going to electrolyze. Hopefully it's another Lieutenant. We're just not letting him do anything that he wants to do, which is kind of the game plan when it comes to Jeskai control lists. I'm just going to drop this big fat fatty. And say go. If we draw Baneslayer, that's just going to be disgusting, right? What does opponent have? Oh, well, that's unfortunate. That is definitely an answer. So, I don't think I need to block here. That is a swell draw. Swell draw indeed. I'm gonna go ahead and pat that guy now. And next turn, anything he casts, I'm just going to counter draw. I'm not in a huge hurry. I'm doing fine on time this game. I'm actually playing faster than the opponent. Kind of surprised the opponent is holding 4 cards. It must not be very good. That was not a fantastic draw. That's a pretty good draw. So yeah, let's drop Dawnbringer. Swing with Snappy Snapperston. We're going to start doing our thing. Next turn, we're going to just probably just swing with Lyra. Drop the Teferi, draw a card. And it wouldn't surprise me if I see a concession. But the opponent does have 5 cards in hand. I'm wondering what they're holding. Hopefully it's not another Reflector Mage. Ugh, that's disgusting. But I have a plan for that, and this guy right here. Well, that's really unfortunate. Opponent was either holding that in a very, very kind of bizarre manner, or he just drew it, which in that case is an excellent draw for him. Alright, so first thing I'm going to do is just bolt this guy. Draw ourselves a card. Well, wasn't. I mean, we might as well play it out. No reason not to. I think we're in okay shape. And playing this card out is only going to put us into better shape. He can't really attack either. If he attacks, he leaves himself wide open to me swinging in with Colonnade. Sure. It's perfectly okay. He's swinging at me, which is fine. Let me see a burn spell or a Snapcaster, please. So far this deck is fairly impressive. Like I said, a couple of changes I would like to make before I play it again. And I will be playing it again at some point. There's a few deck lists from last week's Baltimore Open that seemed really fun. And I'd like to give a few of them a try. Looks like opponent may have had to go potty here. That's fine. Needed a little bit of nicotine anyway. It's unfortunate that they got rid of our Dawnbringer there. I like that card and I like smacking people with it. Man, opponent must have had to drop a log. Possibly fill up their beverage, preferably an adult beverage. Or maybe he just wants to time himself out. Hard to tell. I think opponent may have quit. No, he did not. Do I want that card? Yeah, I don't think I want it. Alright, so we're going to draw off Teferi here. That's pretty good. Is he going to take this damage? Alright, and we got there. We are 2-1, and we are 5-2 overall. In my opinion, we should be 3-0. We timed out in the only match that we lost. Let's go ahead and go right into match 4 here. This deck is a lot of fun and it's quite good. This is fun. This is definitely fun. It's not ideal. Too many logic nods. Alright, so it looks like we're gonna do this again. So since we're gonna be doing this again, I am going to go get a hollowed fountain and just pat this dude right off the bat. Really wish I had a bolt here. These logic knots are really bad with that Cavernous Souls in play. Boy, that's brutal. Ask and you shall receive. Alright, so we're looking in okay shape at the moment. Yeah, it's kind of what I expected. It's unfortunate. Is what it is, though. Probably going to see a Mantis Rider here. Indeed we are. It smacked for 4 damage. So, what can we do? Unfortunately, the answer is not a whole lot at the moment. Yeah, there's a good chance we're dead. Very good chance. Opponent just came out of the gates just swinging super hard here. Nothing we could really do. That's not gonna do it. That's lethal. That's a pretty clean turn 4 kill there. So we're definitely gonna sideboard in a similar way that we did last game. Bringing in these angels. I think I brought in a Vendilion Click. I don't think I'm going to do that here. I'm going to cut one of these. Cut an electrolyze as well. I'm just going to run this. We'll keep this. I'll not be shocking that in. So if you guys have any ideas for decks you would like to see, feel free to talk with me in chat, or you can leave me comments on YouTube. I think I just nailed this here. If they play a Thalia, it's fine. Yeah. In response to whatever they play here, I'll just Helix the Thalia. Actually, I think I'd rather Helix that. That's pretty good. So the plan here is try and bait out some more dudes. Let's see if they fall for it. I'd really love to see them cast, you know, 1 or 2 guys here, at least, possibly more. It doesn't look like that's gonna happen though. Black. All right. Whatever. We're still in fine shape here. The correct play would definitely be to play the island or the field of ruin here. I want to get another red source, I think. All right. This is looking pretty good for us. Well, just got a whole lot worse. Nothing I can do about that, unfortunately. That is really unfortunate. That was probably the worst case scenario, and I think we're probably going to die now. It'd be really cool if we do another one, though. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Actually, hold on. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait. I don't think they can kill me this turn. Once again, pretty bad scenario there. We're catching some pretty bad luck right now. Not a whole lot we can do about it. Like, we do the perfect spell to get our sweeper back, but they just took it right away. Not sure there was a whole lot else I could do in that situation. Pretty sure I'm just dead here. Opponent got very, very lucky, drew well. Nothing we can, you know, you can't beat the top of somebody's deck. Let's just give it a shot, though. Play it out, see what happens. Well, we gave it our best. GG's, opponent. Can't, you know, we got incredibly unlucky there. Incredibly unlucky, and there's nothing we could have really done. I feel like we kind of got robbed a little bit, but it happens. So 2-2, and we're 5-4. Although this one against the Stunlock guy, we definitely got robbed there. We timed out. We had that. I had that match completely won. I'm gonna keep this. I'm actually gonna shock this in. The reason I'm doing that is so I can start cycling and I can have path up in case we're up against the hyper aggressive deck. I'm gonna play this tapped. This is fine. I should have cycled there. That's my bad. I wonder if this is blue-black fairies or if this is mono-black fairies. I don't think I've ever seen a mono-black fairies list. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of that guy right now. I tell you what. That guy, he is trouble. He is trouble. That's a pretty good draw. It looks like this is mono black fairies. And this is the kind of deck where electrolyze really shines. Sweet. Okay. So now we're going to go into full-on control mode here, and we're just going to be patient, and then we'll let them do something they want to do, and then we will try to deny them. I think this is one of those situations where I just electrolyze here. If they want to burn up their mana, then we'll let them burn up their mana. What the hell is that? Sure. I'm gonna cycle this guy. Okay, so we're definitely gonna snap path, 100%. Trying to think of what else we can do. Path to exile. Hit this dude. Alright, so we've gone through a lot of damage spells here. Guess I just... I don't really understand what is going on here. So we have an abrade in the sideboard. We got ceremonious rejections. This is definitely not any kind of standard list at all. This is clearly some sort of homebrew. Alright, so we are going to... That was probably a mistake, honestly, now that I'm thinking about it. I think I'm just going to start firing this up and try to race. He's not... Okay. Okay. That makes sense. Now it makes sense. Alright. Now I understand this deck, and I'm pretty sure we're dead. So I think I should have gone on the burn plan and probably just went straight to his face with all the burn. That looks like that looks like the deal here. Definitely an interesting list, though. Seems very cool. Alright, we're drawing mono lands. I definitely think we want to go on the burn plan, though, for real. That seems like the best case scenario. If we're not dead this turn. 670. Yeah, we're dead. They have lethal. I mean, I guess I can activate this to buy myself a turn. I think this buys me a turn. Yeah, I guess it didn't because of the sword. Alright, so definitely bringing in explosives, abrades, surgicals for the vampires. Let's bring in... Oh, we definitely want the purges, don't we? Kind of want the ceremonious rejections too. So, 10 cards. Cutting these. Let's cut the searches. Maybe I only want one rejection. Alright, so... one more cut. I'm going to cut one let's cut one cryptic. Seems okay. Well, that is unfortunate. This is what sucks about homebrews, is you never know what they're gonna play. That's what sucks against playing them, obviously. Okay. I think I'm just gonna play out this explosives on 2 and just leave it here. And then I'm gonna play a hollowed fountain tapped. Just let it ride. Definitely gonna play out Baneslayer next turn for sure, 100%. It's probably gonna get killed, but I think I'm okay with that. was a very good draw. Very, very good draw. Wow, opponent is drawing really well. I'll give that to him. That's a pretty good draw. So let's go ahead and play this. I wonder if I can go ahead and pop this. I don't even know if I need to, really. I guess I might as well, right? Oh. Okay. I'm gonna just exile this guy right now. No point in letting him come back. And we'll just helix anything he plays. Looks like another Hero's Downfall, maybe? Vampire Nighthawk, okay. If he goes to attach it, we're just gonna do this. He's just gonna kill it. This is a really sweet budget deck, though, I gotta say. I'm thinking about extracting the hero's downfall so he can't kill my stuff. Let's do that. Plus I'll get to see his hand, which is nice. Oh my. Got a messenger and an obliterator in hand. It's kind of scary. So what's he gonna play? That's what I want to know. None of his things really have haste. I'm gonna go use the restroom. I'll be right back. Nobody go anywhere. Alright, that's fine. Not really worried about that card. I'm curious to see if he attaches the sword to it. Nah, he went with the messenger, that's fine. Well, we are flooding out really hard. Do I swing here? He's definitely just gonna block. But I've got a backup Teferi, so it's fine. Yep. Perfectly acceptable, sir. don't think he can win this race. All I need is a burn spell. Come on, really? Really? Can't just give it to me? Can't just hand something over? Real nice and easy like? You gotta make it hard. That was unfortunate. Got a helix in the yard, so if we draw a snapcaster, we can just burn them out. Wow, he didn't hit Teferi there. That's crazy. But we got the card we needed, so it's okay. Can't believe how slow my computer is running tonight. Alright, and we got there. So anything I want to change. I think I want this other ceremonious rejection. I think this is okay. I thought we did pretty well last game. I don't think he drew very well, or at least not the way he wanted to draw. This is a one-lander. It's a pretty good one-lander. Got a path, ceremonious rejection. But all it's going to take is just one discard spell and we're screwed. This is better. I suppose we can keep that. I'm thinking our hand is... Oh, well, hello there. I'm thinking we're probably going to get our hand picked apart by discard. Maybe not. But the longer it takes them to do their thing, the better it is for us, really. We have two removal spells in hand. Snapcaster is essentially a third removal spell. Fuck! There goes our Dawnbringer. Well, that is just poo-poo on a stick. Must have removal in hand? Maybe? See what the opponent's plan is here. Really surprised to see them take the Snapcaster there. Obliterator, it looks like. Just fine. I mean, he's seen he's seen my hand. He knew it was there, so he must have plenty of creatures. The only thing he doesn't know about is the cryptic. Which may be getting used this turn. Alright. I think I just Celestial Purge here. Celestial Purge, maybe. Actually, I'm just going to take 2 damage here and then see what they do. I kind of wish I'd brought in Vendilion Click, to be honest. I think I'd rather exile that. Actually, let's counter that. Let's get another red source. Pretty sure this is the correct land to go get here. Alright, opponent has 2 cards in play. I'm fairly certain at least one of them is a removal spell. So I don't want to cast this Dawnbringer until I've got some counter magic backup. I may be blowing my load a little early here as far as this removal goes. Sure. A braid here would be a great draw. Teferi would also be pretty good. Oh, that's funny. I'm just gonna start building up my hand a little bit here. Wait for them to do something. Actually, I only have 5 minutes left on my clock. I gotta start doing something. Yep. Gonna have to play pretty fast here, so please bear with me. Yep, well, we knew that was coming. It's fine. I'm feeling like we're a little bit behind here. Especially with us running out of time on the clock. But we're gonna have to start firing up this colonnade. Getting our fight on. I'm gonna hold this land to make them think I have something here. Oof. Alright. We're starting to run out of time. We're gonna have to finish them off quick. Sure. Wow, we are flooding out real hard. So I'm just cracking these fetches just because I want to thin my deck out a little bit. I don't actually care about the lands, but I really want to draw a burn spell or something that can help me close out this game. This should certainly help. Oi. Alright, that did not do it. Sure. Perfectly reasonable. We desperately need a burn spell here. Just desperately need a burn spell. There we go. Ah, hallelujah, Teferi. See if he has removal here. It's not. Alright, we got there with the 3-2. So, let's see here. We went 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 7-5 overall. In my opinion, we should be 8-4, and we should be 4-1. We timed out in a game that we had turned the corner and really took control. So let's take a quick look at this deck. So, what do I have to say about it? The deck overall is very, very good. I really like it.
The next time I play this deck,
I think the main deck negate is okay as a one of. It's not great, but it's alright. I don't think 2 searches are 100% necessary. I don't think 3 electrolyzes are 100% necessary. And I definitely don't think 3 logic knots are 100% necessary either. I think the deck needs another sweeper in the form of Settle the Wreckage. So let's cut a search, an electrolyze, and a logic knot, add a Settle the Wreckage, and then 2 more cards. Now, what are those cards going to be? We could run... actually, let's... Alright, so you could take out the negate for a 4th bolt, which could come in handy in a lot of matches. You could also put in a couple of mana leaks, which are good early, really good early. But it's still like a 1-for-1 kind of card. So I'm not sure. I'm going to have to tinker around with this deck. Another thing I didn't particularly care for was 3 Field of Ruins. Not sure what I would replace it with. But I definitely think 3 Field of Ruins is too many. So yeah, cut a Field of Ruin. I think I'm going to cut a Field of Ruin. I'm going to cut at least an Electrolyze and a Logic Knot. Add a Settle the Wreckage. Really not sure. Not a lot of options here, really. As far as what's good. As far as the sideboard goes, the sideboard I was pretty happy with. Played against a lot of creature decks, and it didn't look like this board was really set up very well, other than the fact there's a singleton engineered explosives. So that's, you know what, that's an idea. The Celestial Purges were great, the Angels were great, the Explosives are great. The Surgical Extraction is kind of a meh type of card, in my opinion. Ceremonious Rejection is probably fine. Dispels and the Negate and the Clicks are fine. Clicks were pretty good in one match. So yeah, most of the tinkering around I'm going to do with this deck is going to be with the sideboard, or with the main deck. I just have to figure out what I want to put in there. So let's look at some of the other control lists I've played around with in Modern. This is one I was tinkering with that didn't work out. A main deck Timely Enforcements would probably be really good against some of this hyper aggressive lists. So maybe I'll try that. Here's a Jeskai Terminus list that's pretty similar to what I was just running. So I think that's the play here. This Brad Nelson deck is quite good, that he played at the Open last weekend. But I think I'm going to cut an Electrolyze and a Logic Knot and add 2 Timely Reinforcements. I think that's what we're going to try next time. This league went for about 3 hours, so I don't think I'm going to stream anymore this evening. But If you guys want to follow me, you'll get a notification every time I go live. I think tomorrow I'm going to play some Overwatch and stream it, and then Sunday, if it snows like it's supposed to snow here in Virginia, I might do a surprise stream. I don't ordinarily stream on Sunday, but if it snows and I do end up streaming, probably do some more Magic. Right now, I think I'm streaming like 3 days of Overwatch and 1 day of Magic because I just started on Overwatch. But keep an eye on the YouTube channel and follow me here and subscribe to the YouTube channel as well. I'm adding a ton of content and I'm being really regular with it. So if Magic is your thing, then just keep checking there as well as on Twitch. And I want to try to eventually get back to about 2 days a week playing Magic. Modern mostly with a little bit of Standard. And that's going to be it for this evening. I had a really good time with this Jeskai control list. And I'll have it uploaded to YouTube in the next few hours, so you can be able to watch the whole thing. So thanks for coming and hanging out with me, and remember to give the Digital Worm a follow here on Twitch and subscribe to my YouTube videos and give them a like. I really appreciate it. Help support the project, and you guys have a nice evening.